And I think it's true that there is no more scrutinized church in the United States than Grace Community Church. I have been on some of these TV programs, and you've seen me there. While you see me on TV with those people, I've never been with any of those people. I'm sitting in the back of a van because of COVID, looking into a black hole, talking to somebody in New York, and hoping I can make sense out of what I'm saying. It has brought about some amazing incidents. The technician, one of those evenings, said to me, "My life isn't what it ought to be." After we did the video, "Would you pray for me? Would you pray with me?" ABC tried to discredit us. CNN tried to discredit us. The LA Times has tried numerous times to discredit us. Ungodly vloggers tried to discredit us. They've said terrible things about us, lies, misrepresentations, inaccuracies. And they've all really, if they were honest, had to retract everything. Because it's just amazing how the Lord has protected us, isn't it? Hey, we're here. Sorry, world. You're there, and I'm still here. I just wonder once in a while what Satan is saying. What is this MacArthur guy got? What I have is divine grace and protection, just what you have, right? When I think about ministry, I have to say, I can't say that in my years here I've ever seen anything like the flourishing of the hand of God in ministry through all of this. Let me just run down some things, because I think it's important for us, isn't it, to remember what God has done. To raise an Ebenezer, right? To put up a banner and say, the Lord has helped us. Early August, we got into the lawsuit. Since then, we've had inspectors religiously visit us 15 times. Supreme Court has issued 2 decisions favorable to churches. Los Angeles County was forced to change the guidelines to permit churches to meet. And oh, by the way, there's a little caveat to that. We have 3,000 people going to show up here in a few weeks for Shepherd's Conference. We weren't sure about hotels because they're not able to be open unless it's essential. Thank you, Supreme Court. The Hotel Association says, hey, the Supreme Court says you're essential, all those hotels are available. There has been an immense amount of legal work done by Jenna Ellis and 10 other attorneys. Total cost of that to the church? 0. And oh, by the way, you guys are getting a bad habit. We haven't had an offering in 10 months. We haven't had an offering in 10 months. We haven't passed a plate in 10 months. And you have given more in the last 10 months than any 10-month period in the history of this church. Now we're going to retrain you. It's just stunning. In the middle of the lawsuit, the Lord has grown our church. If you came to Grace Church during the last 10 months, put your hand up. See that? So this was a very, very small, tiny local church until COVID. Did you see how many hands were raised? They're out in the tent, out in the patio, 1,000 people. 1,000 new members. Baptisms, did you hear the testimonies in baptisms Sunday nights? There's a new evangelical term. I love it. It's grace refugees. It's the people who had no other church to go to, so they came here as church refugees. And aren't we happy about that? Aren't we blessed? The Lord adds to His church. We'll take you whoever you are, even if you're a Presbyterian refugee. Keep coming.